Yes.
For Ryka, and we'll talk
Very
about
exciting.
the story, but we're going to invite your testimonial calls throughout our 1 hour show together, so you can tell us what type of Ryka you like the best, which one do you wear, what do you need tonight too. This one, we're going to start you out with a lace-up, and it's called the Dream. This one has leather, and we're going to talk about why that's important, but this is, excuse me, a leather and mesh lace-up sneaker called the Dream. It's very traditional, yet fashionable with that beautiful print, totally on trend, and oh so super soft fabrication in between that leather. These are brand new this month. They're $45, and if you have a QVC credit card, you can get 3 easy payments on everything that does not have an easy pay, or if it just has 2 easy pay. So just sign up for one if you want to. And I should mention, if it would be okay with you really quickly,
Totally.
I need to give a number.
Yeah.
So you are watching us here on QVC Plus, same great products, same great all that jazz, but there's a different number to call, and we'd love it if you could. It's 1-800-500-7590. I had that memorized, and all of a sudden it just went away. So we'd really appreciate that. If you can't do that number, do the number you love. But anyway,
With cell
call
phones
us.
now, it's hard to memorize numbers.
It's very hard. I know. Anyhow, okay, so that was a lot of business, so let's get to the sneak.
Fun.
So we have it for you in this beautiful blue. By the way, medium and wide widths, whole and half sizes. This one is your blue. You can see that great pattern. Here it is in the black. And then we also have the gray with a pop of pink. Very pretty. Okay, tell us about this particular sneaker.
The Dream. Well, as
Yeah.
you said, I wanted to really reinforce the idea that right now, huge trend right now is that you're seeing printed fabric as being something that's really hot in athletic wear. Not just the clothing, but in the shoes. And this is our take on it. And I love how we made this one, because if you're somebody that really wants to like stand out, you get the gray. And then if you want it to be a little bit more subtle, you get the darker colors like the blue or the black. So the print is still there, but somebody has to like look a little bit closer, you know, at your feet to see them. But it does come down to comfort. And at Ryka, for 30 years now, we've been the first and only women's exclusive athletic shoe brand. The first fitness shoe company to use a mold of a woman's foot. Narrower in the heel, wider in the toe box, also taking into account the needs of a woman's foot, which I'll talk more about later in the hour. But what I want you to see here is why women love our brand in a lace-up style. To have so much padding around the collar, around your heel area, means that one, it's going to be super soft against that area of your foot where in the past, I used to have to put Band-Aids on the back of my heels.
Right.
And have to break in the shoes. I don't have to in this shoe because of all the substantial padding and softness that's back here. The other thing that helps, that this is really significant for, is fit. Your heel fits nice and snug in the back because this really shapes and forms around the shape of your heel, whether it's a more narrow heel or a wider heel. And plus, when I turn this so you can see, there's a memory foam sock liner. Now it's glued down with a couple glue dots. So if you really like memory foam, keep it down. But if you want to remove it, there's a couple glue dots, just give it a nice tug. You can take ours out, put in your own custom built orthotic if you need more arch support than a memory foam sock liner. You were talking about the leather overlays, and what that does is that gives you that wraparound support, which a lot of us need, especially if you need a little bit more support around your instep. A lot of us do that. So what happens with this lacing system is you tighten up on these laces, that's gonna help cinch up and tighten up on the arch support that's coming around your foot. A lot of women like the security of a lace-up shoe. We always have our, keep by the back door, slip-on styles, our sports sandals and things like that. But there's always a time and a place for a really great, dependable lace-up shoe.
Yeah, and gray is most popular with that little bit of pop of baby pink. The blue has that almost a seafoam green or an aqua, and then the black is all black. They're all on white bottoms. And I don't know, Colleen, do me a favor and turn all the way around, turn around and flip up your foot, flip up again, like do your toe thing where you go, yeah, you do like
there.
What is that circle thing on the bottom?
So that is our pivot bottom, and that's really unique. There you go. So what actually Colleen can do with that is she can do a pivot turn in that shoe. She can turn on the ball of her foot with very little friction. There isn't a lot of resistance to pivot turning. And we started developing shoes like that for fitness purposes like Zumba, but we realized, when you're just like hanging out in life, you might need to change direction suddenly,
Yeah.
whether it's the kids or the dogs or whatever.
Oh my gosh, there goes the milk.
Yeah.
All right, so we have gray with a pop of pink. We have the blue with the aqua, and then the all black. All of them come. White bottoms, 8288-608, $45 for those traditional great walking sneakers, but with a little bit of fashion element in that print. So we have some really terrific Mary Janes that are done in a sneaker style. Crazy. Like you've got this super sweet, feminine Mary Jane style, but you've got the bottom of a sneaker. So you've got the comfort on the bottom, free shipping and handling there, under $50. A287807 is your item number. Okay. This next shoe I actually own and brought with me to Florida when I was there. I just got home, I guess it's now been 2 weeks ago. But this was my go-to